I want to close tonight with some thoughts that I felt compelled to share on this broadcast.
Have you heard the latest buzz about Ashleigh Banfield's new husband? The renowned journalist, known for her hard-hitting reporting and unique style, has recently tied the knot, and her new spouse might just look familiar to some of you. In this video, we'll dive into the details of Ashleigh's new marriage and explore why her husband might ring a bell. The element of surprise.
I promise that I'm not going to kill you if you marry me.
Ashleigh Banfield is no stranger to keeping people on their toes. As a journalist, she's known for her tenacious reporting style and ability to dig deep into a story. So perhaps it's no surprise that when it came to her own wedding, Banfield decided to do things a little differently. Rather than opting for a traditional celebration with all the bells and whistles, she hatched a plan to surprise her guests by tying the knot on her 50th birthday. On December 29, 2017, around 50 of Banfield's closest friends and family gathered at the Hermitage Club Ski Lodge in Wilmington, Vermont, thinking they were there to celebrate the journalist's milestone birthday. Little did they know, they were actually attending her wedding to Chris Haynor, her boyfriend of 3 years. Banfield says she had the perfect alibi since everyone assumed the party was for her big 5-0. The only people let in on the secret in advance were immediate family members who had to travel for the event. As the wedding march began to play, Banfield made her grand entrance down the lodge's staircase, accompanied by her 2 sons from her previous marriage to real estate financer Howard Gould. When Haynor unzipped his ski jacket to reveal a suit underneath, the jig was up, and guests erupted in cheers as they realized they were about to witness the couple say "I do." Banfield later told People magazine that the wedding was a fun, relaxed, and wonderful occasion. The looks of pure joy and surprise on her guests' faces made all the secret planning worthwhile. Choosing the perfect dress. While Banfield took a decidedly low-key approach to wedding planning, opting not to get caught up in a million details, there was one aspect she was willing to invest some extra time and thought into: finding the perfect dress. The TV host ended up discovering her dream gown at A Little Something White, a small bridal boutique near her Connecticut home. In a fitting twist for this unconventional bride, Banfield showed up to shop with her husband-to-be and 2 sons in tow. She tried on a dress and instantly knew it was the one, buying it on the spot. The dress was a stunning creation that perfectly suited both the winter setting and Banfield's elegant style. The floor-length gown featured delicate lace detailing and long sleeves that offered both sophistication and practicality for the December wedding. For her bouquet, she envisioned carrying cedar branches to complement the winter wonderland setting of her ski resort wedding. While discussing her vision with a local florist, he began putting together greenery as they spoke, crafting the ideal arrangement right before her eyes. Banfield said it was exactly what she wanted, and the florist wrapped it up right then and there. The natural, organic feel of the cedar branches perfectly matched the rustic charm of the venue. An intimate, meaningful reception. Following the ceremony, wedding guests made their way to a glass-enclosed room at the ski lodge for a dinner party reception. The space offered breathtaking views of the snow-covered Vermont mountains, creating a magical backdrop for the celebration. Rather than agonizing over every detail of the menu, Banfield put her faith in the resort's culinary team, asking them to serve up their specialties. The menu featured a mix of elevated comfort foods and seasonal specialties, including locally sourced ingredients that highlighted the best of Vermont cuisine. Guests raved about the perfectly prepared entrees and the thoughtful wine pairings. For dessert, a beautiful 3-tiered wedding cake took center stage. This confection featured layers of chocolate, raspberry, and Vermont maple cake. One tier celebrated her 50th birthday, another honored her sister's 55th birthday, which falls on the same day. The third was dedicated to the newlyweds' happily ever after. The cake was surrounded by sprigs of fragrant cedar, tying in perfectly with the bride's bouquet and the reception's rustic but elegant ambiance. As dinner wrapped, the New England-based band The Short Bus took to the stage, keeping guests dancing until around midnight. All about Ashleigh's new husband, Chris Haynor. So who is the man who managed to steal this famous newswoman's heart? Chris Haynor may not be a household name like his bride, but he's a successful businessman. Though Banfield has largely kept the details of their relationship private, we do know that Haynor works as a sales executive and that the two dated for about 3 years before getting engaged. Friends of the couple say they complement each other perfectly, with Haynor's laid-back nature balancing Banfield's driven personality. While she commands attention in front of the camera, he prefers to stay behind the scenes, supporting her career while maintaining his own professional success. Those who know them say Haynor brings out a more relaxed side of Banfield, helping her find balance between her demanding career and personal life. By all accounts, Haynor was happy to go along with Banfield's unconventional wedding plans, even if it meant shocking many of his own friends and family in the process. The fact that he was willing to take such a major life step in a decidedly unflashy way speaks volumes about his down-to-earth nature and commitment to his relationship with Banfield. While Banfield's first husband, Howard, came from a famous family, his great-grandfather was railroad tycoon Jay Gould, less is known about Haynor's background. But it's clear that he's content to leave the spotlight to his TV star wife while providing plenty of behind-the-scenes support. Banfield often takes to social media to share glimpses into the couple's life together, from silly videos of Chris bringing her coffee in bed to heartfelt posts about their blended family. What makes their relationship particularly special is how seamlessly Haynor has integrated into Banfield family life. Her 2 sons from her previous marriage have embraced him as a stepfather, and the 4 of them often enjoy activities together, from ski trips to family game nights. Life after I do.
I have been absolutely delighted for the last 5 years to be working with some of the most talented people in television news, just really stellar producers, writers, researchers, reporters, just remarkable people here at CNN.
In the years since their surprise nuptials, Ashleigh Banfield and Chris Haynor seem to be relishing life as newlyweds. Though they might not be your typical celebrity couple with paparazzi following their every move, it's clear they have found something special together. Their social media posts offer glimpses into a life filled with both ordinary moments and extraordinary adventures, from quiet family dinners to exciting travel experiences. For Banfield, who has always been fiercely dedicated to her career, having a supportive partner like Haynor by her side seems to be a welcome change of pace. In interviews, she's spoken about how much she values her husband's laid-back approach to life and ability to help her disconnect from the often chaotic world of TV news. His presence has helped her find a better work-life balance, something that can be particularly challenging in the demanding world of broadcast journalism. No regrets.
Time to talk about that awkward age. You have the desire, the energy, the wherewithal to share your life with a child, but your body has closed up shop. In generations past, that was that. But now tens of thousands of women who are old enough to be empty nesters are filling their nests like never before in multiple ways.
Looking back on her unconventional wedding day, Ashleigh says she has absolutely no regrets about doing things her way. Though some might raise an eyebrow at the idea of a surprise wedding or a bride who doesn't obsess over every last detail, for Banfield it was the perfect way to start this new chapter in her life. The decision to focus on the experience rather than the details allowed her to be fully present in the moment and truly enjoy her special day. As someone who's built a career on being unafraid to speak her mind and challenge the status quo, it's really no surprise that Banfield would take a similarly bold approach to her personal life. The success of their surprise wedding has inspired others to consider alternative approaches to their own celebrations. Several of Banfield's friends have shared that her wedding showed them how beautiful and meaningful a non-traditional celebration can be. Now it's time to hear from you. What do you think about Ashleigh Banfield's surprise wedding? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below.